It turns out God isn't the only one that can judge me. What? This man is a priest and he's on house arrest? How does that work? Sober me, drunk me, harassing my dog with love. Anybody here has a Type-C charger? The girl with an iPhone 6 with a cracked screen. When your phone is at 98%, but you plug it in to charge anyway. Yeah, look, I know you're basically full, but like, I'm not using you. Just, here, have some more energy. When a pope from the most capitalistic country gets voted in, it's been a long road, and I'd like to first thank my sponsors, NordVPN and Skillshare. Use code PDF file for your first 2 months free. What airlines think humans look like. Oh no. They know what we look like, and they know that our asses are very uncomfortable in those seats, but they don't care. They don't care for our knees or our needs. Fun fact, a majority of archaeologists are women due to their natural ability to dig up the past. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Your salary won't be very good starting out. Is that okay? My performance won't be very good until it is. That okay? Yeah. Hey, maybe pay me and I'll want to work. It's crazy, I know. 100 humans versus 1 gorilla. How about 371 million Americans versus 813 billionaires? My brother just gave me this cake for my birthday. 25 years since mom found you in the bin. How sweet. Bird so talented it crapped a selfie on my car window. What the hell? That is a very talented bird. I mean, it's a shitting image. Your favorite song? Somebody's watching me is my anxiety. Hey yo, what the f? Oh, like the TikTok song, right? When your friend says dating a single mother is continuing another guy's saved game. How does anyone think of this? What is the strangest thing you've done for cash? Work 40 plus hours a week? Rip. First in line versus the gorilla. Last in line versus Bonnie Blue. Who's Bonnie Blue? Me asking ChatGPT some stupid 3 a.m. shit. ChatGPT wondering how I got a small cylinder stuck in an M&M's tube filled with mashed bananas at 3 a.m. Guy from Squid Game. Fighting an orangutan with a sword once a year. Fighting a chicken every time you get in your car. They want me to fight the chicken? When my friend who refused to vote starts complaining about the state of the world. Hey, look, man, if you don't use your voice, if you don't use your God-given right, I don't want to hear you complaining about shit in this country. Me explaining to her that I can't use condoms due to neurodivergent sensory issues. Sorry, babe. I can't do condoms. Come back when you're a little, I don't know where to take this one. Me giving $9 to the cashier for a $5 item. Cashier, do you have an extra $1 so I can return you $5? Me, Sarah Connor, watching you use AI for everything. Oh, dude, I think Sarah Connor would have a conniption every day. Seeing the state we're at. You know, we're not quite at killer robots traveling back in time to kill our children, but you know, she wouldn't like it at all. Asians, when you tell them you prefer the chubby Asian with tan skin over the paper white anorexic Asian. Daddy, I want ice cream. Believe me too, honey, but mommy only gave us enough money for 3 beers. Hey, me, your mom, and you can have a beer, sweetheart. POV, how I look when my girlfriend says no to booby time. But booby, but booba, goo goo gaga, sucky cut that. Cats after you spend your entire savings on their food and toys. I would never be a simp. Dogs after a single pat. At your service, my king. The bank says I can't afford a $1,200 mortgage, so I pay $2,000 in rent instead. Makes sense to me, the American dream. The genie, when I wish all people have taste buds in their anus. Oh, that would be vile. That would be, really, really awful. That'd be like the worst existence ever. Google, we need a new logo. Designer, don't worry, I got you. Clicks layer blur. Oh, did they blur it? I mean, I don't know, it looks fine. I don't know. I feel like I kind of like it more than the straight lines just because everything has become boring, just straight color, no bezels, no 3D text, no hues. It's just flat color, straight, that's it. I don't know. I think I like this, actually. That designer, give him $5. Wait, is that actually... No, that's not her. When was this meme? How old is this kid? I actually cannot tell if this lady is just, like, doing a meme where she looks like her, or if this is actually the... How old is this meme? I'm actually having like a breakdown right now. I gotta do some research. Okay, this meme was from 2013 and she's like 14 now. So, okay, that adds up. I was gonna say there's no way this girl is a grown-ass woman. I was so confused, but it's a pretty good costume. Maybe that's what it is. It's a Halloween costume. I'm the kid in the car, you know. That one, that meme. 3 a.m. motivational urge to do something big in life. Random 3 a.m. horny urges. Jerking off to all 1,025 Pokemon. Great. Well, what the hell is this image, by the way? We have Incredibles versus Guy from The Boys. Or I guess not versus. They combine to make Sully Wazowski, whatever the hell that's called, that meme. Horses, after hearing a dog is a man's best friend. Countless years of war and being used as transport mean nothing, I guess. You know, that's a good point. That is actually a very good point. Horses, I feel like, I mean, dogs are useful, but like, I feel like horses have had more historical significance in terms of, you know, just humans like needing to get around or needing something to ride, to go into battle and scream and do a war cry. You hear what sounds like I'm blue on the car radio. I'm good and I'm feeling all right. Oh man, that's like hearing, what's that song? You Spin Me Round, but it's not the original song, it's the You Spin My Head Right Round. That version sucks. Maybe I should just gather my confidence and just go join them. Wow, look who came out of his room. Never again. I don't miss that. Me who lied on my resume, my new employer who lied on the job description. Who's at fault? I don't know, maybe both, maybe you should kiss. Mom, why are you scared? You know, just, Final Destination shit. Shout out to the marketing, by the way, for that new movie. Pretty cool. Too hot for the uglies, too ugly for the hotties. I am a victim of my own success. The internet has ruined me. I think I see what this user is talking about. This perverted user. Me as soon as I'm added to a WhatsApp group. Mute notifications. That's me when I get into a Discord server. Chat GPT. I would never use an AI. Akinator. At your service, my king. Well, look, it's different. Akinator is not a generative AI. I would not think so. At least. I actually don't know how Akinator works, but shout out Akinator. I think Akinator's very fun. It's like 20 questions, but it has the internet. The gorilla, watching in horror as the man's body it just ripped in half stitches itself back together as the man says, "You ain't no snail." I just think antibiotics should be over the counter. Why should doctors control my access to healthcare? I shouldn't have to go beg them for antibiotics every time I get a cold. Wait a minute, what's the dog doing? Why? What are you doing? The new Android OS update. Every Android user, that is one big pile of shit. I don't think it's so bad if we're talking about the brand new one. I don't know what other one we'd be talking about. I like how it looks. Android users, you're gonna know what I'm talking about, but everyone else, sorry. The only thing I don't like is, you know, you swipe your finger down to bring down the notifications bar. Well, now you have to swipe your finger down on the left half of the screen to bring your notifications up. But if you want to see your options, where all those buttons are, for where there's like the flashlight, airplane mode, Bluetooth, all that, you have to swipe down on the right side of your screen from the top. Or you can swipe down on either side and then just move it left and right, but it's stupid. Why aren't the notifications just under all those buttons like they always have been? It just feels like a change that didn't need to be changed. I'm sorry. Everything else is pretty good. That's what I'll say. Okay, moving on. Did you set the alarm? Yeah, I'm sure I did. AM or PM? You know what? Actually a worthwhile check, because I've had so many times where I've set an alarm and I'll wake up not at the right time and I'm like, where was my alarm? Oh, it goes off in 12 hours. When a Redditor sees a comment they don't like, so now they're going to downvote not only the comment, but everything this user has ever said. The ultimate dislike. Practicing my prison photos, cause people be testing me lately. Gotta check your angles, you know? Profits. food companies, greedy customers growing vegetables in their backyard. Redditors be like, journalism is dying. Paywalls. Yeah, which one is it, buddy? A true conversationalist. Hey, Pocket Pear, how's it going? Pal World deleting pal gliding due to Nintendo patent lawsuit. Damn. When she tells me the benefit in Friends with benefits is sex and not free health insurance. Damn, poor Tigger. Companies make record profits. Shareholders, core workers. Jesus Christ, that is a sad piece of pizza. YouTube giving 2-minute long unskippable ads, closing the video and opening it again. Haha! Finding an interesting YouTube video. AI generated voiceover. Yup, that is a fantastic way to get me to never want to look at your channel again. I fucking hate you and hope you die. Windows 11, system disk 100%. What? Dude, I have Windows 10 still, and I pray to God every day when I boot up my computer that I don't see a screen telling me, welcome to Windows 11, because I've heard of some people getting forced to upgrade to Windows 11. Like, they don't even get asked. I still get the pop-up every once in a while that, you know, says, hey, Windows 10 support is ending in October. Would you like 11? And I'm like, hell no. And I just click the decline upgrade button, but I'm really scared that button's not gonna be there one of these days, and it's just gonna hit me with the cold water that is Windows 11. More like a hot water, boiling hot, steaming water. No, I do not want that shit. Hey there, are you able to edit this so I have wings? Enjoy. Dude, F. Jamie is a internet legend, a photoshopping god. How does he do it? I have no idea, but it's very impressive, and I want some wings. Get fit as possible so when World War III hits, I can be ready. Get fat as possible so I can live off stored fat, water, and electrolytes for 6 months.